On behalf of Lixwama, I want to welcome everyone to tonight's special concert. Now more than ever, we recognize that the arts and music have the power to bring us together. Like you, we so look forward to the time when we can gather together again in beautiful Longs Park to experience the joy of a live concert. But we are fortunate that we get the opportunity to safely enjoy a concert just virtually. At Lixwama, we are proud to support our community by making great things happen together.
You don't do business with a building. My belief is that you do business with a person. My experience was exactly what their slogan and their logo says. It was wanting to understand myself as a customer, what my needs were, and that's what keeps bringing you back. And it's nice and refreshing to see JBT providing that service with a smile.
Get to know JBT, where you can always bank on a smile.
From all of us at Clark Associates Companies, we'd like to welcome you and thank you for being a part of the Longs Park Summer Concert Series. We hope that you take this time to enjoy some quality time with your family while you're enjoying the music. For those of you not familiar with Clark Associates Companies, we're a family of companies serving the food service industry. If you're interested in learning more about any of our companies or any of our current employment opportunities, please check out our website, www.clarkinc.biz. Hope you enjoy the music.
I'm Dave Kozer with the Lancaster County Community Foundation. On behalf of our board and staff, we want to say a giant thank you to the good folks at Longs Park Amphitheater Foundation for having the courage and vision to provide the summer music series just a little bit differently this year. The Community Foundation maintained our sponsorship because we believe, especially in difficult times, music brings healing to the soul and binds us together as one community. Check out our website, lankfound.org, to learn about the important work that we're doing right now, and be safe, be healthy, and enjoy the show.
Good evening. My name is Tony Kirkner, and I'm a member of the Longs Park Amphitheater Board and Virtual Concert Design Team. Like many, we were forced to make some tough decisions and rethink what we do and how we go about doing it. Even though we can't be with you in person at the park, we're committed to bringing music into your lives during these unprecedented times. We're thrilled you're able to join us tonight for this intimate broadcast of two fantastic singer-songwriters made possible by the good graces of our benefactors and supporters. Our goal for these broadcasts was to pull you from the audience and get you up here on the stage. There's no large sound system for public audience. These particular broadcasts are engineered specifically and tailored for up-close and personal video viewing. I think you'll be surprised to know that tonight's performers only met for the first time via video conference just 3 weeks ago. I've encouraged them to react and interact with one another in the moment as their performances unfold. Without further ado, we present to you from Philadelphia by way of Pittsburgh, Joy Ike, and Lancaster County's own Adam Blessing. We hope you enjoy the show.
Two, three, 2, 3. Lift your head high. And don't let it low. Lay out of sight. Then get up and go. Go out and get it. Hey, hey. Go out and get it. Hey, hey. Lift your head high. And don't you ever let it low. Lay aside. Then get up and go. Go out and get it, I do it, I love it, I live it, I walk it, I talk it, I work it, I rock it, I get it, I do it, I love it, I live it, I walk it, I talk it, I work it, I rock it, I get it, I do it, I love it, I live it, walk it, I talk it, I work it, I rock it, I get it, I do it, I love it, I live it, I walk it, I talk it, rock. Why don't you go, 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 go? Get it, get it. Go out and get it, get it. Go out and get it, oh, oh, oh. Go out and get it, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Go. All right, I guess we got this thing going, right? Yes. Thought I'd start with go because, well, we can't really go anywhere, but maybe we can go somewhere in music tonight.
That was so good.
Thanks.
That's the wrong word for it. It was so good. I was just listening to all these little vocal changes. I'm like, man,
thanks.
She's on point, man. That was awesome.
Thanks. How are you, Adam?
I'm doing good. I was doing better before I realized I have to follow that. I'm like, so I sing songs too. No, well, I want to write a song. I play a song I wrote a number of years ago, back when there were all these, was it Hurricane Irene or what was that one? I can't remember the name.
Sandy? Hurricane Sandy?
It might have been. It was a couple years ago. There was a lot of flooding, and I just remember getting sent home from work early, and I thought it was overkill until I got home. And on the way home, I saw like manhole covers floating in the street, and I thought we probably should have went home sooner. So this is a song I wrote that afternoon. Hope you guys dig it. It's called I Got That Feeling. And I was listening to a lot of Jerry Reed and Chet Atkins at the time, so if it sounds like a little bit of that, that's because there's a little bit of that. I got that feeling, yeah, that come morning, there won't be so many clouds, and that the sun's hopeful rays, they're gonna make their way and get us on the ground. I got that feeling, oh, getting a good night's sleep, it's just a thing to do. I got that feeling, yeah, oh, won't you tell me how about you? I got that feeling, yeah, that come on and know there won't be so many clouds. Oh, when the sun's hopeful rays, they're gonna make their way and get us on the ground. I got that feeling, oh, getting a good night's sleep, it's just a thing to do. Oh, I got that feeling, yeah, oh, won't you tell me how about you? Getting past the tossing and turning, that's the hardest trick, yes it is. But once you do, you'll see it's true. There ain't a whole lot of trouble that a good night's sleep really can't help fix. I got that feeling, yeah, that come on and over, I wanna realize that the troubles of yesterday, oh, don't they somehow fade away with a little bit of shut-eye? All right, I got that feeling, oh, getting a good night's sleep, it's just a thing to do. I got that feeling, yeah, oh, won't you tell me, got that feeling, yeah. Oh, won't you tell me I got that feeling, yeah. Oh, won't you tell me, how about you? Oh, how about you? There you go. Yeah. I got that feeling. Thank you.
Just so y'all know, you're allowed to clap even if we can't hear you. So thank you in advance.
I'm imagining the crowd going wild.
I'll clap on all your behalfs.
Thank you.
And you know, if you want to send us video footage later of you clapping while watching our stream, you know, some meta footage, we don't mind.
Yeah, retroactive clapping.
So we know that it happened. You know, what's that thing about if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there? Did it actually fall or whatever? Speaking of, this is a song, speaking of water and the hurricanes and the flooding, that made me think of this song. This song is pretty old for me, but I just still play it. You know, it has so much, keeps coming back over and over again with a new meaning. And, you know, we've all kind of been in this paradigm shift over the last several months, and so much has changed in our world and in our personal lives. And this is a song about floating, and I kind of liken floating to living out life. You know, when you're swimming, you know, you're in this body of water and you're swimming, I kind of think of that as going at life full throttle, and then you're sinking is kind of giving up. But floating is that in-between place where you're just trying to make it through, and every day isn't perfect, but you know that you can get through. And you might be going with the current, might be going slow, and sometimes might be going faster. But I think we're all kind of in this floating place right now where we're trying to figure out how to make life work and how to find newness and new norms. And so the song is about that. How she floats, well, it changes every day. And how she loves, well, she loves stronger every day. And how she prays, well, she prays harder every day. Sometimes it's hard to believe what she say. Hey, hey. Most times that's as far as I get, and I clear my throat, and I start again after one long deep breath. Hey, hey. So what went wrong? As we repeat the last years in our heads. And what happens next? As we learn how to live again. As we learn how to love again. As we learn how to trust again, you just float. You just float. You just float. You just float. Hey, hey. And when the water gets deep, you just float. And when the water gets shallow, you just float. And when the water gets dirty, just go on and float. Hey, hey, hey. And when the water turns to ice, you just float, float.
That was
How
great.
she floats. Thank you.
I loved how you went through the different stages of water. And the
Oh,
same
water.
action. It was good.
Thanks. Let me drink some.
Yeah, go for it. This next song that I wrote, and then I'm going to play for you, I have never played in public before, except for maybe 7-8 years ago. I posted it during like a lunchtime series of something new I wrote, and then I never played it again. But I remember why I wrote it, and I'll share it with you. I remember as a father, I have 4 children total, 2 of my own, 2 step. And I remember when my daughter was about 5, and now she's 15. So this song might be 10. This might be 10 years old now. Yeah, that's how math works. She was 5, and I remember wanting her to learn how to read so bad. You know, you'd teach her different things, and you'd point at street signs, and she'd be in her car seat, and you'd point at that street sign, and she'd sound it out or do something like that. And I was so happy she could read until I remember taking her grocery shopping, and we get to the checkout line, and all those tabloids are there. And she's like, "Daddy, what does that mean?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. They're idiots. You don't want to be like them." And I didn't want her getting molded and squeezed and shaped and manipulated her little mind. So I wrote this song for her at that age, and I hope you guys like it. If they try to change you, don't let them, don't let them. And if they make you feel like you don't belong, forget them, forget them. You're just fine the way you are. Trust me, I've seen who's changed. You're better by far, just the way you are. You're better by far. Whoa, just the way you are. This old world wants to squeeze you, wants to mold you, wants to tweak you with its Photoshop and other tools, and teach you all these superficial rules. Oh, but don't be fooled, you were never subpar. You're so much better, and you're better by far. Yeah, just the way you are. Ooh, some people won't be pleased with anything. They say to go ahead and be yourself, but just make absolutely sure you always fit in. You gotta wear this with that, but not the hat if you ever wanna stand a chance at making our scene. Oh, the way they knit and pick, it makes me sick to see what they would change in other human beings. So when they want to change you and rearrange you to just fit in, to smile and wave a certain way, the right things to do, give you the right things to say, you gotta ask yourself, who put them in charge? You're much better, and you're better by far. Whoa, it's just who you are. Ooh, some people won't be pleased with anything. The way they knit and pick, it makes me sick to hear, but they were changing other human beings. So when they want to change you, don't let them, don't let them. And if they make you feel like you don't belong, forget them, forget them. Oh, you're just fine the way you are. I've seen who's changed, and you're better by far. Oh, just the way you are. Yeah, you're the better by far. Yeah, just the way you are. It's just the way you are. There you go.
That's my favorite so far.
Well, thank you.
That's beautiful. Love, love, love that. Well,
I hope she remembers it. You remember
played
that?
it for her?
She's back. She's backstage. I'm pointing at her, embarrassing her now. Dad.
What do you say? Good song. Yeah.
I give it a solid 6.
I almost said 1 to 10, but I was like, let's not go there. Okay, I think I'm going to play this one. Kind of in the same vein, but a little different. This is actually the only song that I've played on every single live stream that I've done these past several months now. You know, we artists have been doing a lot of live streams since we're not really playing out places. And I don't know, I love context, and I love how it reshapes literally everything. And you know how you hear a song and you listen to it, you know, after like 5, 10, 15 years, and the meaning is totally different, and it applies to you in completely different ways. That's how I feel about this song. I wrote it about 5 years ago for a family member and some friends who were going through really difficult times and just trying to keep up and just hold on. And the song was really I wanted to give them an anthem of sorts to really encourage them and help them to see through the physical struggles they were having and all the health stuff they were dealing with that was literally changing their life completely. And then again, you know, speaking of context, and this year has been so different, and a lot of us have kind of had to really just hold on. You know, I'm speaking to like parents who are homeschooling and working full time still in some kind of miraculous way. I don't know how you guys do it, but serious kudos to you. And then parents people who have lost someone, and I mean, there's so much to contend with, and there's so many different things happening. So the song is for you if you're kind of struggling and trying to make your way out of it. And yeah, here goes. Like a candle burning in the dark, like the good skin underneath the scar. It's not what you want, but your hope is coming. Like an oak tree underneath the ground, a small seed waiting to come out. It's not what you want, but your hope is coming. Life takes all you got, but your hope is coming. 2, 3, 4. Come on, girl, hold on. You will find your song. Come on, man, stay here. You are not your fear. Oh, you put up walls and someone pulls them down. You think for help and they kick you to the ground. It's not what you want, but your hope is coming. Oh, life takes all you got, but your hope is coming. Oh, it's not what you want, but your hope is coming. Oh, come on, girl, hold on. You will find your song. Come on, man, stay here. You are not your fear. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bigger than your box, breaking off the locks, unassuming fire, burning up the lies. Bigger than your box, breaking off the locks, unassuming fire, burning up the lies. Bigger than your box, breaking off the locks, unassuming fire, burning up the lies. Bigger than your box, breaking off the locks, unassuming fire, burning, burning. Oh, come on, girl. You This is not what you wanted. This is not what you asked for. You didn't need any of this. We never saw this coming. Oh, it's not what you asked for. Oh, it's not what you wanted. And you wanna give up. But hold on. Hold on. Thank you, thank you. I think I got a little screamo in that one. I have that tendency. My apologies.
No, it's great. I just love hearing you sing. It's got, the vocals are flawless. And it's not easy to do the stuff you're doing because, you know, just really, really great. And the songwriting, just wonderful.
Thanks,
I really
thanks.
loved it. This next song is another one that I was kind of digging through, and I gotta say thank you to Longs Park and Tony and Steve, all the rest who were here to let us play here. This is awesome, giving us a place to play and play for you at home. We wish you're here, but you are, kind of. We imagine you all here. And what I'm really stoked about is so many people that at least know of me, think of me as the guy who plays songs that other people wrote, like kind of next to the jukebox in restaurants, and that's what I do primarily. And so to get a call where I can do a lot of my original stuff, that is fun. So it forced me to kind of dig in and look at some of the stuff I've either never done or wanted to revisit. So this next song is a song I've never done, and I hope I remember all the words, but I guess none of you will know if I mess up. That's why I like doing originals. Yeah, it's a rewrite, a live rewrite. My daughter said it was good, so I'm going to play it for you. It's about people and how different they are, and how some people are so certain of everything they say, and then other people only ever question everything they say. So, and how I'd like to be somewhere in the middle. I know this guy, and he begins each sentence exactly the same way. He says, here's the thing, or seems to me, and then offers solutions and reasons all the same. To him it's all so simple, all black and white, all the time. I wish it were so simple, with so much less gray between the lines. I know this girl, and she ends each sentence exactly the same way. She says, what do I know, or I'm probably wrong at the end of the day. To her it's all so abstract, and nothing is ever what it seems. All she does is doubt and worry, doubt and worry, stuck in between, stuck in between, stuck in between. She's stuck in between, stuck in between, stuck in between. But what I'd like to be is a guy who starts each day exactly the same way. Knowing some things I'll figure out, some things I won't, and some things I cannot change or rearrange. and that it's not so simple, not black and white all the time. But it's not so abstract, not so abstract. I can't find in time my way, my way. I can find it, my way. Ah, yeah, my way. There you go.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like your songs are like little nuggets of wisdom, like little mic drop moments. Aw, snap.
Mission Control.
Okay.
This is a good chance for me to tune up.
Ooh, this sun is melting me.
We're live. We're good. Oh man, we're back. We were so popular, we couldn't handle it.
You broke. Well, we broke the internet.
They broke. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
the
I get
viewers,
you. Yeah, like we all broke the internet. Oh man. All right. Well, then I'll get to the song here that I finished writing this morning. I hope you guys like it. It's kind of, so I'll play it for you.
Can you put something on it in case the wind blows it?
So far it's been a real basement of a year. Could something please shift? I don't care what gear. But just when I think it can't get worse, I get to write another verse. A song seems to get a darker every line. Deep down, I'd say I'm an optimistic guy. I mean, I have my moments, but at least I try. I see an optimist as a general rule. We'll see the glass is half full, but as a general rule, I don't always want half a glass. When you hit rock bottom, laid out on the floor, just staring up at the ceiling, that's what these words are for. I say, things are looking up. Oh, things are looking up. Don't let it keep you down or be paralyzed. To live in fear or be terrified would be such a shame. Oh, such a crying shame when things are looking up. How things are looking up. It seems like everybody likes a happy ending. And as far as I can tell, that's where we're headed. And if you ask me why I feel this this way. It's conversation for another day, but I'm glad I got to say exactly how I feel. See, if you want the rainbow, you gotta have some nasty weather. And if it always gets worse before it gets any better, things are looking up. Oh, things are looking up. Oh, don't let it keep you down. Don't be paralyzed. Live in fear or be terrified. It'd be such a shame. Such a crying shame when things are looking up. Oh, things are looking up. Thank you.
Yeah. Nice. You wrote that, you finished writing that today?
Yeah, I had the first verse this morning. I was like, I'm kind of out of time.
Oh, man.
Had a cup of coffee and get to work, blessing.
My. Well, I think I'm going to be bold then and play a newer song as well.
Yes.
But I can't guarantee that. Can't guarantee that flawlessness. I wrote this song, what was it? The first week after quarantine. And you know how, I don't know if this happened to you, but as soon as quarantine hit, I was like, oh, let me call that person I haven't talked to in 10 years, who was like an old distant friend or, you know, just reconnecting.
Just
and
craving contact?
Yeah, I was like, let me talk to humans on my phone and, you know, video chats. And can I just say I'm zoomed out? Is anybody else zoomed out? We're not on Zoom today, are we? Dear Lord. Okay, good.
Way to go, Joy.
Yeah. It's specifically Zoom. Something about Zoom. I don't know. All right, this song is called All the Time in the World. And let's see. 2, 3, 4. I got all the time in the world to talk to you. I got all the time in the world to talk to you. Well, my Monday feels like a Sunday. I'm gonna talk to you. And even if we're not in the same place, I'm gonna talk to you. I can't do my life in the same way. I'm gonna talk to you. I got all the time in the world to talk to you. Hey. Oh, well, my Monday feels like Friday. I'm gonna talk to you. And even though it feels like we're in hiding, I'm gonna talk to you. Oh, I know this ain't exciting. I'm gonna talk to you. Oh, I got all the time in the world to talk to you. I got all the time in the world to talk to you. Hey. All the time in the world. Just a fun pop song for you popsters out there.
Oh, you kids out there. The kids are listening to these
All
days.
you cool kids.
Cats.
Let's just do dumb stuff.
Yeah, my daughter's over there rolling her eyes. She's like, I can't believe he's on camera. Oh, gosh. Shut him up. Please let there be another power failure.
Are we supposed to be like
We're
professional
supposed to be,
or
we're
something?
supposed to be, but you can tell we haven't been out of the house in a while.
This is true.
Yes. So we rehearsed a few things together.
Yeah.
Is
Should
that
we get
where,
into
is
that?
that where we're at? Is that where we're at?
Okay.
We want to
All
do
right.
that? What did you want to do first?
What
are you
let's
feeling?
do Mr. Rogers. Now that I just
Alright.
played a goofy song about talking to people.
Sure. I'm going to loosen up a shoe and throw it to the other hand.
We'll play a song.
That's an inside joke for the people who haven't watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood in a little while. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, we'll sing a song about the person who was like a pro at talking to everyone.
Yes.
For that segue. Thanks. That's a good reminder. Yeah, thanks to y'all for listening. We really appreciate it. And you know how to find us. We've still got a few more songs for you, but I'm sure you know how to find us. I'm at joyike.com, and Adam.
Assorted social media. If you just look up Adam Blessing Music, you'll find me. I think Blessing_music on Instagram. And again, just echoing Joy's words, yeah, thanks so much for letting us play for you. It has been a real treat so far. Yeah.
All right, this is I live in Philly, but I come from Pittsburgh, and so this you getting that?
Is your volume up in the uke?
No.
On the slider?
There it is. Yeah, so this song hails from my hometown of Pittsburgh, and I love this man dearly. I never met him. I lived in the same neighborhood, if that counts for anything. Probably doesn't, but I don't know anyone who doesn't love him. The song is called Won't You Be My Neighbor. 2, 3, 4. Well, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Well, it's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Take it away, Adam. Well, I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be, would you be mine? Could you be, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you please, please be my neighbor? Won't you please, please be my neighbor? Please be my neighbor. Please be my neighbor. All right. Quarantine high five.
I think Fred would have been proud. And even if he wasn't, he would lie to us and tell us how great it was.
He sure would. He would look us straight in the eye and be like, I like you just the way you are.
I like you just the way you are. I think we're in the neighborhood of make-believe right now. So you want to do summertime?
Yeah.
Now that the sun's down? We can see? For a while there, I had my sunglasses on, I closed my eyes, and still all I saw was red.
This is an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, this is old.
A minor?
I'm ready when you are, I think. Yes, yes.
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing. Spread those wings and take to the sky. But until that morning, ain't nothing gonna harm you. With daddy and mommy by your side. If y'all know it out there, sing along. Summertime and the living is breezy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. So hush, little baby. Hush, little baby. Hush, little baby. Hush, little baby. So hush, little baby. Don't you cry. Hush, little baby. Don't you cry. Hush, little baby. Hush, little baby. Hush, little baby. Hush, little baby. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Don't you cry. Don't you cry. Don't you cry. Summertime. Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice. Man, that was fun to play. This last song we're going to do is a song I always loved to play, and always loved the message with it. And I just remember one of my earliest memories being in the car with my dad. He turned this song up, and I can still see him sitting there in the driver's seat of the minivan, pointing at the stereo saying, "This is a good song. This is a good song." And I think they won the Grammy in 87, 88 or something. But it's a piano-driven song, so thank you for letting me to hack it out here on the guitar, because I always liked trying to transpose and do this, and I hope you guys like it. It's a Bruce Hornsby tune called "The Way It Is." And give it a shot. in the line of marking time, waiting for the welfare dime. They can't get a job. A man in a silk suit hurries by as he catches a poor old lady's eye. Just for fun, he says, get a job. Oh no, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Oh, don't you believe it? Don't you believe it?
Hey, little boy, no, you can't go where the others go, 'cause you don't look like they do. Hey, old man, how can you stand to think that way? And did you really think about it before you made the room?
That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, or the way it is, but no. Don't you believe it?
Don't believe it, don't believe it, don't believe it.
That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Some things will never change. It's just the way it is. Oh, well, they passed a law in '64 to give those who ain't got a little more, but you know it only goes so far. 'Cause the law can't change another's mind, and all they see come hiring time is some line on the column of it's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, the way it is. It's just 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 the way it is.
Thank you guys all for listening. We have really enjoyed spending this evening with you, and actually can't wait to go back to the stream and read your comments and just say thank you again for tuning in.
Absolutely. This was a treat, a memory for a lifetime for me. It was awesome getting to play next to you, Joy. You sound great.
Likewise,
awesome.
Adam.
Nice to meet you finally. And thanks for the support from everybody behind the camera. We really had the easiest job tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We just played the songs. They made us sound really good, and we appreciate it.
In the Susquehanna Valley, our community is stronger together when we unite and support each other.
Donegal Insurance Group provides peace of mind, which is so important in these challenging times. Our independent agents are ready to help you protect your family and property. Visit DonegalGroup.com to find an agent near you. Donegal, there when it matters most for our agents and policyholders.
WGAL 8 and the Susquehanna Valley, stronger together.
Here's the deal. Feeding those two isn't cheap. They're bottomless pits. We literally go through a loaf of bread a day. Guys, remember to chew. But at Giant, I get bonus buy savings in every aisle, which is good because I'm always running out of something.
Mom, we're out of chips.
See?
Everything you need at prices you'll love. That's a combination you'll only find at Giant.
Save big. Nature's Promise Seafood 25% off.
Around here, community is much more than the place where we live. It's the values we share and the friends and neighbors we know. Hardworking, honest, warm and welcoming. Just walk down the street and you can feel it. This is home. And this is your hometown bank. Proudly local since 1881. Ephrata National Bank. You'll feel the difference.